Well, most pregnant people have a baby shower. Instead, I'm going to have a golden shower on Saturday.
Is that what I think it is?
Exactly what you think it is. I feel like the pregnancy has been, the fans have been included from the start, so it only makes sense to continue throughout the year.
Okay. And is this real though? Have you filmed this months ago with a fake baby bump and now you're going to release it as if it's real?
No, my baby bump will be on full show this weekend.
How is the child going to feel in 8 years' time? They start getting questions and you have to answer like, I did a golden shower. How are you going to explain that?
Just be very transparent. This is what I do, this is what I do to have fun, this is what I've done to earn my money, and this is what I do to provide you a nice lifestyle. I much prefer to be explaining why my child's on a private jet as opposed to explaining to my kid whilst their bike's been stolen out of their front garden and they've got barbed wire on their fence.
Do you think that will damage their life in some way, you know?
It would definitely be difficult. I think nowadays everyone gets picked on. Everyone has a difficult journey for one reason or another. So me doing what I'm doing, which can provide them with the best healthcare, a life which they don't have to work, they can travel the world and make so many memories, is much better.
When you think about what she's saying, it's wrong on so many different levels. This is disgusting, right? But really when you think about what's actually being said, especially when you think about her defense, this is the day and age we live in today, right? And again, you know, this is nothing new. People have been doing this for millennia, thousands of years, right? Women selling their bodies as an asset and proclaiming this stuff as if, you know what, this is some sort of liberation, this is some good thing, when it's the furthest thing from the truth. I feel sorry for this child, right, on so many different levels, because like the guy asked her, right, there's going to come a point in time when the child's 5, when the child's 8, 10, etc., where the child's going to start asking questions. Wait, mum, what's going on? I'm hearing all this stuff about you. Say it ain't so. The crazy thing is we live in the day of the internet. There's receipts, right? So it's all going to be on there. People are going to make fun of him. He's going to have his own internal conflict he's going to have to deal with. And the best thing she can say is, well, we're going to be flying around on a private jet. We're going to have all this good stuff. And this is going back to the initial point I made about being fake, right? When you are an inauthentic person, when you're a fake person, when everything about you is fake, you think material things are the be all and end all. So her response, her immediate response is, it doesn't matter if I'm a slag or if I do promiscuous things. It doesn't matter if I'm like the strange woman like the Bible talks about in Proverbs. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters. What really matters is I'm flying on a jet. What really matters is I have loads of money in the bank. First and foremost, you have to think about it like this. Those two things are not mutually exclusive. You can be a righteous person. There's many righteous people in the Bible who were wealthy at the same time. Abraham is a good example.